Frozen holiday meals look like a lifesaver in December, quick, cozy, and festive. But some of them hide dangerous additives, low-quality meats, insane sodium levels, chemical flavorings, and oils that tank your health before you even sit down to celebrate. These are 10 frozen holiday meals you must avoid at all costs. 1. Stouffer's Frozen Turkey and Gravy Dinner. It's supposed to taste like Thanksgiving comfort, but Stouffer's Holiday Turkey Dinner is one of the most misleading meals on shelves. The turkey is made from white meat turkey product, not whole cuts, meaning reprocessed scraps glued together with binders. The gravy is thickened with modified starches, soy proteins, and flavor enhancers that create a salty, artificial aftertaste. One tray contains enough sodium to hit half your daily allowance before dessert. The mashed potatoes? Mostly dehydrated flakes, fillers, and hydrogenated oils. There's barely any real butter, just artificial flavors pretending to be butter. This meal might feel nostalgic, but it's a chemical-heavy shortcut that leaves you bloated, thirsty, and nowhere near satisfied. If you want real turkey, cook it fresh. This tray is nothing but holiday disappointment. 2. Banquet Mega Bowls Holiday Turkey Feast. Banquet makes big portions, but not big quality. Their holiday turkey feast is packed with ultra-processed meat, greasy stuffing, and a gravy that tastes like salted gelatin. The turkey is essentially compressed leftovers, chopped, reformed, dyed, and injected with broth to taste moist. The stuffing is mushy thanks to industrial oils and flavor boosters like disodium inosonate. Worst of all, the entire meal is drenched in a sauce overloaded with salt and artificial butter-like flavor. After microwaving, everything blends together into a beige, overly salty paste that tastes nothing like a real holiday dinner. Banquet is affordable, but this holiday feast is a perfect example of you get what you pay for. And in this case, that's extremely little. Skip it and save yourself the disappointment. 3. Marie Callender's Frozen Holiday Turkey and Stuffing Meal. Marie Callender's usually does comfort food well, but the holiday turkey meal is one of their worst-performing seasonal dishes. The stuffing is dry, overly spiced, and filled with high-sodium broth powder. The turkey slices have inconsistent texture, sometimes rubbery, sometimes watery, depending on how they freeze. The gravy looks rich on the box, but in reality it's a thin, overly salty mix of starch, flavorings, and caramel coloring. Even the vegetables are bland because they've absorbed the salty gravy during freezing. And while Marie Callender's positions itself as home-style, this particular meal tastes more like cafeteria food from the early 2000s than a festive dish. If you want something decent from Marie Callender's, choose their pot pies instead. This holiday meal is a definite avoid. 4. Hungry Man Roasted Turkey Dinner. Hungry Man meals are massive, but they are also massive sodium bombs. Their holiday turkey dinner packs nearly a full day's worth of salt into one tray. The turkey tastes bland and spongy because it's pumped with brine solution and stabilizers. The corn side absorbs syrupy glaze, making it overly sweet. The dessert, usually a brownie, cooks unevenly, becoming either rock-hard or mushy. The mashed potatoes might be the worst part, a gummy blend of potato flakes, oils, gums, and artificial butter flavoring. Nothing on this plate tastes fresh. Everything reads like a lab-engineered simulation of a meal instead of real food. If you're hungry, eat 2 bananas and make a sandwich. Hungry Man's holiday turkey meal is the last thing that should be on your December dinner table. 5. Boston Market Frozen Roast Turkey Breast. Boston Market has a recognizable name, but their frozen roast turkey doesn't taste anything like the restaurant version. The slices are thin, processed, and pale, with a rubbery bite that reveals just how much water is injected into each portion. The gravy is aggressively salty, containing hydrolyzed proteins and artificial flavor to mask the lack of real drippings. The creamed spinach is oily, loaded with stabilizers, and becomes a mushy mess when microwaved. Even the sweet potatoes taste artificial, relying on syrup, molasses flavors, and preservatives instead of real spices. This entire meal is a downgrade from the restaurant experience, and by the time it comes out of the microwave, it looks and tastes like something from a hospital menu. If you see this in December, keep walking. 6. Great Value Frozen Turkey Dinner. Walmart's house brand frozen turkey dinner is appealing because of the price, but the ingredients list is a wall of artificial flavors, stabilizers, and bargain bin fillers. The turkey slices are tiny, chewy, and dry because they're pulled from low-grade leftover cuts. The stuffing is mushy and tastes like seasoned bread paste. The gravy is extremely salty and artificially thick, with added caramel coloring and natural flavor that tastes nothing like real turkey drippings. The mashed potatoes are glue-like due to potato flakes mixed with oil, gums, and margarine substitutes. Eating this feels like microwaving a memory of a holiday meal, not the real thing. If you're trying to save money, there are better freezer options. This one is the culinary equivalent of a sad office potluck. 7. Lean Cuisine Holiday Turkey Dinner. Lean Cuisine markets itself as a healthier frozen option, but the holiday turkey dinner tells a different story. The turkey slices are tiny and flavorless because the fat is trimmed aggressively, leaving nothing but bland protein. The gravy tastes artificial because it's thickened with cornstarch and flavoring complexes. The stuffing is dry, underspiced, and overloaded with sodium to compensate for low-fat content. The vegetable medley is mushy and waterlogged after microwaving. Worst of all, the healthy label tricks people into thinking this is a balanced holiday meal, but it's mostly carbs, salt, and filler ingredients. Nutrition-wise, it's barely more wholesome than fast food. Lean Cuisine's holiday dinner is a perfect example of health washing. It looks healthy, but it's not worth your December calories. 8. Smart One's Slow Roasted Turkey. Smart One's promises portion control, not flavor, and that shows big time in their holiday turkey dish. The turkey slices are thin and pale, tasting like watery deli meat. The gravy has a strange metallic aftertaste because it's packed with preservatives and artificial flavor. The stuffing is small, dry, and strangely sweet, likely due to hidden corn syrup solids. The vegetables are tiny, flavorless cubes that feel like they've been frozen for far too long. You're left with a meal that's low in calories but also low in satisfaction, quality, and warmth. Everything a December meal shouldn't be. You'll finish this tray still hungry, still disappointed, and wishing you'd eaten literally anything else. Smart Ones might work for dieting, but for holiday comfort? Hard pass. 9. Swanson Roasted Turkey Dinner. Swanson's frozen turkey dinner is one of the oldest holiday meals on the market, and it tastes like it. The turkey slices are bland, rubbery, and heavily processed. The potatoes taste like instant mix combined with margarine and flavor enhancers. The peas and carrots are mushy, pale, and lifeless. The gravy is the biggest issue, a salty, oily, gelatinous mess thickened with starch and caramel coloring. When you microwave the tray, everything blends together into a soupy mix that looks nothing like the packaging. This frozen meal represents everything people hate about 90s-era TV dinners. Cheap, flavorless, and nutritionally empty. If nostalgia is what you're after, find something else. This one should stay buried in the past. 10. Trader Joe's Turkey and Gravy Frozen Meal. Trader Joe's has some amazing holiday items, but their frozen turkey and gravy meal is not one of them. The turkey has an odd, sponge-like texture from being brined, frozen, thawed, and refrozen through distribution. The gravy is overly thick, tasting more like flour and starch than savory drippings. The cranberry side is strangely sour-sweet because it relies on concentrated juices instead of real cranberries. The vegetable portion is incredibly small and tends to overcook in the microwave, turning into mush. Even the stuffing lacks depth, tasting like bland bread cubes soaked in salty broth. Trader Joe's usually wins with seasonal foods, but this frozen turkey dinner is one of their rare misses. Festive box, disappointing meal.